All right, it looks like we have a potential liquidity grab on NAS 100. These blue lines indicate two major swing lows that I marked up. We got one right here, and then you have one right here. I'm not really feeling too good about this first swing low that I have marked up, just because we have 15 minutes left on this 1 hour candle, and I think that it doesn't really make sense for this 1 hour candle to close above this blue line and then instantly just give us a rejection, especially if that next 1 hour candle starts printing. I think there's going to be a little bit more bearish momentum to come out of this zone before we get any kind of buys. But overall, I do think that the market has oversold. We've been dropping for a pretty long time without any pullbacks. So I think there's a good chance that if we come underneath this second low that I have marked up, and we don't close below it, we just wick below it, and then we get a candle break, we could be able to see some buys out of that area. So yeah, I'm gonna see what happens with this second zone, and if I get in for buys, then you guys will see that. Setups, bro.
Order filled.
All right, I'm in for buys. I got it on SPX just because it looked a little bit cleaner.
Order filled.
Take profit's gonna go to a 1-to-1 ratio, and stop loss obviously is gonna go underneath the low. I feel a little bit iffy about this setup, so if it plays around, I might get out early just because I'm quite literally one trade away from getting a funded account, so I'm not trying to risk it and set myself back. So yeah, if this plays around, good chance I'll get out early. Otherwise, let's just see what this trade wants to do.
Order filled.
It's unfortunate, bro. Oh my goodness. I knew I should have closed, bro. I could just feel it. It's alright. So we took a loss. Lost 650. So now I need to make probably around, I don't know, like 1300 to pass this account now, which is, that sucks. I knew this was a iffy trade. I was hovering over the close button, but I didn't want to close and then it win, and then I don't know. It's whatever. So took a loss on that. The reason I like this was just because I thought that we've been selling off far too long, and I kind of just felt like there was a good opportunity for maybe a pullback or some kind of retracement before we continue down, if we were going to continue down. Unfortunately, I decided to continue down. So I knew in my soul, though, that this was not really the best trade. So, I mean, I guess next time I see a trade like this, probably won't take it. But what I will do is if this decides to reject, actually, it's not going to. Yeah, I think this is pretty much over. So I'll take one more trade if I find anything else today, and if not, then that's just going to be it for the video. Alright, so I got back in for buys. I am kind of going against my rules, but I do think, and I have a lot of confidence that this is going to hit take profit. So currently, the reason I got back in is because this 4 hour candle is rejecting underneath this swing low that I have marked up. I'll just circle it. I think that the higher time frame, meaning the 4 hour chart, has been dropping, and there's been a lot of selling pressure for a minute now. And I just think that there's room for some sort of rejection to the upside. Even just a minor one will be enough. And so that's basically what I'm looking for. Currently sitting in profit. So yeah, let's just see what this wants to do. If this wins, then I believe I pass my account, which would be amazing. So yeah, let's just see what this wants to do.
Order filled.
Let's fucking go, bro. Let's go. Let's TP hit, bro. All right, so we passed, I believe. We're at 159K. Supposed to be done. Supposed to be funded. Holy shit, I can't believe this shit, bro. I'm so, like, you have no idea how stressful this shit was to sit through. All right, well, hopefully I get an email saying I'm funded and I passed. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm gonna just sit on my hands. I'm not gonna touch the account. If I don't get an email, then I'm gonna figure it out. But I should be good. I should be fun or not. I should have a funded account, I guess now. So let's go over this trade and go over why I liked it. So this was a little bit against my rules. As you guys seen earlier, originally I took this liquidity grab on these lows, on this low right here. You can clearly see on the 5-minute chart. Let me move this one over. That price did what? It wicked underneath the blue line, didn't close below, and then it gave me a candle break. So originally I got in on that break of candle. Stop loss went underneath the green candle and I went for 1-to-1. I risked like I think 630 on this trade or something like that. And obviously you seen it lose. Hit my stop loss. That was that. Lost 600. I was a little bit emotional because I was quite literally one trade from passing my account, so that affected my head a little bit, and obviously I dug into my emotions and I was digging for any sort of trade. I just had a lot of confidence that this was not going to continue to drop, just based off how this 1 hour candle printed. It's super bullish or super bearish, just so much selling pressure, and there's been 0 green candles to the upside. So I was just like, okay, we're at a pivotal area. We're swooping underneath a major swing low. There's a pretty good chance we're going to get some kind of buying pressure. So that's why I was pretty confident in this liquidity grab. Of course, it didn't play out. And then after I looked at it a little bit more, I went over to the 4-hour chart, and I noticed that the 4-hour chart was doing the liquidity grab instead. So the 5-minute liquidity grab, the lower time frame liquidity grab didn't want to play out, but the higher time frame can still grab liquidity and do exactly what I was thinking it was going to do. So I seen that the 4-hour candle swooped underneath this major swing low just right here, and I just thought there was a lot of potential for it to give us some sort of rejection to the upside, even if it's not even a major rejection. Even just a little pullback like this much of a green candle would be enough to hit my take profit. So I felt pretty confident. I didn't really think that the 4 hour was going to continue to sell off, as it's already been selling off for a pretty long time with little to no pullbacks. And I mean, yeah, overall the trend is bullish. So yeah, that was it just looked good to me. So yeah, I kind of just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get in for buys. It was a little bit against my rules because I took a 5-minute entry off of a higher time frame liquidity grab, which I don't necessarily do, but it worked out. So can't complain. Definitely not gonna do that again, but I just couldn't pass it up. I was a little bit too much in my emotions, and I was really just trying to get this fucking account passed. So yeah, that was definitely bad on my end, but we passed, so whatever. Hopefully I get an email, get the next account, and then we can continue documenting that journey and see what else I can do. This actually is a major accomplishment for me though, bro. Like this took me so many accounts. I don't even know how many top step accounts I've blown. Like, it's just crazy, bro. So yeah, this just marked a big stepping stone for me. And yeah, let's just I guess end the video here. And what do we start Friday to trade? If we have an account to trade on, then we'll trade on that on Friday. If not, then probably next week. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I get an email soon. But yeah, actually I do want to go over my what my weeks were looking like during this process. So obviously the first day that I traded was on August 11th. Won on that one, took 2 L's, and then honestly this was a really good month for me. Like, I was just cracking back to back to back, just wins after wins after win. Like, it was just beautiful. My risk management was top tier, 800 to like 500 averaging, which was just really, really good. I think the next month wasn't as good. I definitely over risked a little bit, but overall wasn't terrible. I guess I took a W. I lost. That was 3 losses in a row, which actually isn't that great. Then I won, and then I lost, and then I won 4 trades in a row. So I mean, I would say that I'm at the break even stage at least. I'm gonna give myself that credit and say that I'm at break even. But even then, that just goes to show that this system works, bro. This trading shit is real. Like, you just gotta dedicate the time, and you'll see the results. Like, but yeah, bro. Hopefully, I can continue trading like this and get an actual payout on my funded account. So yeah, let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna end the video here and come back whenever I have my new account.